Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for February 5th, 2015. And we have a few snow showers that will cross the area early this morning here, mainly across our central and northern areas here, across northern New Jersey, east central PA, and northern New Jersey. And then after that point, we will clear up pretty quickly and become partly cloudy with windy conditions behind this cold front that's going to be moving through. All these snow showers that are coming through this morning are going to be along an Arctic frontal boundary that will drop temperatures pretty quickly. So whatever temperatures are in the morning are going to be your morning highs, and they're going to drop off during the day. We get to Friday here. This is now looking at early morning on Friday, and then we get to the afternoon here. High pressure is now to our southwest, and that will allow for mostly sunny skies on Friday, but the flow around high pressure, of course, is like this, so you're going to have, of course, continued cold temperatures here on Friday. And then we get into Saturday here, get more of into a zonal flow, so we're going to allow for temperatures to increase a little bit. Temperatures might actually go back above freezing like they were, much like they were yesterday, and temperatures are back in the mid to upper 30s and maybe even 40s in some southern areas here across the southern portions of our coverage area here. Now we're next going to be watching for a chance for snow to move in here from the upper Midwest here. There's going to be ahead of a area low pressure that's going to provide some overrunning precip, and I'll show you what that means in a minute here. As we get into early Sunday, we see the overrunning precipitation start breaking out here. Now here is the area low pressure here. You have a frontal boundary that's associated with this area low pressure that's situated kind of like this. Okay, here's your basically a warm front that's just shown here. So this is a warm front here sitting here just like this. Okay, and along that warm frontal boundary, you're going to have some marginal temperatures here with rain on this side here. And what overrunning does is allows the precipitation on the colder side of the front to override the cold air, warm air override the cold air at the surface, and gives you snow up in here in this area here. So that's what's showing here on the GFS. And you go a little bit further here, and that it continues to be the case here Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, the area low pressure here now is situated over Ohio. Now you can see, because of the areas that are close in proximity to this low pressure here, you have the warm front situated up here like this. You can clearly see where this is. Okay, areas to the northeast of that are in this overrunning. We're getting light snow. Everywhere along this boundary here, within 50 miles of the boundary, you get the freezing rain, sleet, okay? And areas closest to the area low pressure back here in Ohio, southwestern PA, you're talking about light rain. Not a lot of precipitation with this, but this is a long duration event that looks like it's going to be taking place from Sunday through at least during the day on Monday. And here you can see that here. Here's Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday evening. You still got snow going here until it finally tapers off in the overnight period Monday night. Now the question remains whether or not this area low pressure turns into a coastal system. Right now the models are steering away from that idea, but there is the opportunity at this area of low pressure, which is right here. Here's your low pressure. Here's your frontal boundary. Okay, everything to the north of here is still snow. But if this area low pressure is able to dig, it means it comes all the way down here to the Carolinas and cuts off here, allows all the overrunning of the northern side here like this still, and then comes up the coast. You might have a coastal storm that provides additional heavy snow right in this area here. So, you know, there's a lot of different possibilities with this system because of its. We're talking about a system that is several days out into early next week on next Tuesday. You know, we're not giving up the coastal storm idea here, but right now the models are not keying in on the coastal storm idea. Here is the upper air vorticity on the GFS, and basically what we have here is the flow is basically like this here, up above the top here, and you have a low that's cutting off from the flow. It's a cutoff flow sitting right here, okay, and that is cut off from this general flow here, and then because of that, that's allowing the system to develop and throw some overrunning precipitation across the area. It doesn't take much. This doesn't have to be a very strong system, and regardless of the fact that this system is weak or not, you're still getting a decent amount of snow that falls over a long period of time. It's not very heavy, sometimes light to moderate, nothing really heavy at all, but the fact that it is such a long duration of snow, you can actually get some pretty good snowfall here. And we're going to get into the snowfall amounts here. And actually, let me zoom into this here because we actually have some. Zoom into this picture here. You can actually see some pretty decent amounts across our coverage area here. Generally, the 6 to 10 inch range here across our central areas here, and maybe up closer to a foot over northeastern PA. So you can still get some good snow out of this. It's just a matter of how long it takes place, how long the snow falls. If it winds up being a 24 to 36 hour event, it doesn't have to snow hard. It just continues to pile up over a period of 24 to 36 hours, and you can get a decent amount of snow out of it. So this is all overrunning precipitation, and this is what we are focusing on first and foremost before we're looking at a coastal opportunity on Tuesday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for February 5th, 2015. Have a great Thursday.